I never thought I'd be the villain in my own family's story. But maybe that's the thing about betrayal, it doesn't come from your enemies. It comes from the people who once swore they loved you. It all started a year before my sister's wedding, or what I used to call our dream. My sister, Tessa, had always been the golden one, the kind of woman who made rooms glow when she entered. Our parents adored her, neighbors adored her, even her fiancé, Colin, perfect jawline, perfect smile, perfect life, adored her. And then there was me. Skye. The older sister who never quite fit. I was the one who worked quietly, saved obsessively, and dreamed of giving Tessa the kind of wedding she deserved because I knew our parents couldn't afford much. I'd been promoted that year, finally making real money, and it felt like a miracle to be able to say, I'll cover the wedding. $60,000. That's what it came to. My savings, my bonuses, my future home deposit. I told myself it was love. That this was what sisters were for. For months, we planned every detail together. The vineyard, the lace gown, the candlelight tables that looked like something out of a fairy tale. Every time Tessa smiled, it made the sleepless nights worth it. She even hugged me once and whispered, "You're my favorite person in the world, Skye." Funny, isn't it, how words can rot the moment they're exposed to truth? 3 weeks before the wedding, I got a call from an unfamiliar number. "Hi, is this Skye?" a nervous voice asked. "Yes. This is Amber, the wedding planner. I just wanted to confirm, your family wanted me to reach out to let you know that your invitation has been cancelled." I thought I misheard. "Cancelled? What do you mean?" She hesitated. "Your mother said you were no longer attending. But, the payments you made are still being used. The venue, the catering, the dress, all of that is confirmed and paid. So I just wanted to make sure you knew." It was like a hand reached through the phone and gripped my throat. "My family cancelled my invite?" "I'm sorry," she said, her voice shaking. "They told me not to call, but I didn't feel right not saying anything. You paid for everything, Skye. You deserve to know." For a moment, I couldn't even breathe. I hung up and stared at the ceiling, the edges of my world unraveling in silence. I called my mom first. She didn't answer. Then my dad. Straight to voicemail. Finally, I called Tessa. When she picked up, she sounded cheerful, like nothing had happened. "Hey, sis. Why did the planner call me?" I asked, my voice trembling. She said my invite was cancelled. There was a pause. Then a sigh. "Skye. I was going to talk to you about that." "Talk to me about what, exactly?" She took a deep breath. "Colin and I just feel like your energy lately has been kind of negative. You've been stressed, and we want the wedding to be peaceful. Mom thought maybe it would be better if you didn't come." I felt my skin burn. "You mean the wedding I paid for?" "Don't make this about money," she snapped. "You offered to help. No one forced you. This is about family harmony, Skye." I laughed, a hollow sound. "So you're telling me I'm not invited to your wedding, but you're keeping the $60,000 I gave you?" "Don't say it like that," she said. "It sounds ugly." I wanted to scream. But all I said was, "You made it ugly, Tessa." And I hung up. For the next 3 days, no one from my family called. Not even to explain. It was like I'd been erased. The following weekend, I drove to my parents' house. Mom met me at the door, her smile strained. "Oh, Skye, I wish you'd called first," she said, stepping in front of me. "We're busy with last-minute details." "Why am I uninvited?" I demanded. She folded her arms. "You've been so critical lately. Always judging. We thought it best if you didn't attend. This is Tessa's moment." "This was our dream," I said. "And I paid for it." Mom's eyes hardened. "Money doesn't buy love, Skye. That was the moment I realized they'd never seen me as family. Just a wallet with a heartbeat. For weeks, I spiraled. I couldn't sleep. Couldn't eat. The day of the wedding came, and I watched through photos my cousins posted online, Tessa glowing in her lace gown, my parents smiling beside her, everyone bathed in golden light. My heart felt like glass shattering in slow motion. And then, something in me clicked. Not the kind of rage that destroys, but the kind that sharpens. I opened my laptop and started tracing every transaction, venue, catering, flowers, photography. My name was on every invoice. Every contract had my signature. They hadn't changed a thing. So I made a few calls. Calm, polite, professional. The kind that make people listen. I told the venue that there had been a financial discrepancy and that the event was funded under a temporary agreement, and since my invitation had been cancelled, I was withdrawing permission for the use of my payment authorization. They panicked. Legal department. Frozen funds. The day after the wedding, Tessa called, this time, sobbing. Skye, what did you do? The venue's billing us for everything. The photographer won't release the photos. The caterer's demanding a new payment. I sat there, sipping coffee. Oh, I didn't do anything, Tess. I just reclaimed what was mine. You ruined my wedding, she cried. I paused. No, Tessa. You did that when you sold your soul for a spotlight. There was silence, the kind that cuts deeper than words. Then she whispered, I hate you. I said softly, you already did. You just waited until you got the money to show it. That was the last time we spoke. A month later, I got a check in the mail. The full $60,000 refunded after the disputes were resolved. Along with it was a letter from the venue manager. For what it's worth, I would have done the same thing. I used that money to move to the coast. Bought a tiny house with big windows. Every morning, I watch the ocean, gray and restless, just like me. Sometimes, people ask if I miss my family. And the truth is, I miss who I thought they were. But betrayal has a strange way of freeing you. It strips you down to the truth. And the truth is, I didn't lose a family. I lost the illusion of one. Now, when I look back, I don't see the pain, I see the moment I finally stopped begging to be loved and started choosing myself. That's the real revenge. Because nothing hurts people like watching the person they betrayed finally learn to be happy without them.